You know what's more intense than a squirrel trying to steal your snacks at a picnic? The Revolutionary War. We're talking muskets blazing, drums pounding, and folks fighting for their freedom right here in North Carolina. So, if you're like me, and you love history, but you also love a good laugh, you're in the right place. We're about to dive headfirst into the top 5 Revolutionary War sites in North Carolina that'll make you say yeehaw and history is awesome at the same time. Get ready to have your minds blown, folks, because these places are packed with more history than a squirrel's got nuts buried in the ground. Let's do this. Picture this. It's 1771, tensions are higher than a hawk in a hurricane, and the fight for freedom is brewing like sweet tea on a hot summer day. The colonies are a powder keg ready to explode, and the spark is about to be struck right here in North Carolina. Welcome to Alamance Battleground, the spot where it all began. This place isn't just a patch of land, it's a living, breathing piece of history. The air here is thick with the echoes of the past, and every step you take is a step back in time. This ain't your grandma's history lesson, folks. No dusty textbooks or boring lectures here. Instead, you get an immersive experience that brings the past to life. Imagine walking through the very fields where colonial soldiers once stood, feeling the same ground beneath your feet. We're talking about a full-blown showdown between the colonists and the royal governor's forces. It was a clash of ideals, a battle for the very soul of the colonies. The colonists, fed up with unfair taxes and oppressive rule, decided it was time to take a stand. Imagine the smoke, the noise, the sheer determination on both sides. The air was filled with the crack of musket fire and the shouts of men fighting for their beliefs. It was a chaotic, intense scene that would set the stage for the Revolutionary War. This battle, though not technically part of the revolution, was a taste of what was to come. It was a prelude to the larger conflict that would soon engulf the entire continent. The Battle of Alamance was a crucial moment in the journey toward American independence. It's like the pre-game show before the big game, and let me tell you, things got wild. The intensity of the battle, the bravery of the soldiers, and the high stakes made it a pivotal event in American history. It was a moment that would be remembered for generations. Today, you can walk these grounds, check out the monuments, and just feel the history come alive. The site is meticulously preserved, offering a glimpse into the past. You can almost hear the whispers of the soldiers and the distant echoes of battle. You might even catch a ghost story or two if you listen closely. Just saying. The spirits of those who fought here are said to linger, adding an eerie yet fascinating layer to your visit. So come on down to Alamance Battleground and step into the pages of history. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because we're headed to Guilford Courthouse National Military Park, a place where the past comes alive in a big way. Nestled in the heart of North Carolina, this park is a treasure trove of American Revolutionary War history. This ain't your average park, folks. This is where General Nathaniel Greene and his troops faced off against the infamous General Cornwallis. The Battle of Guilford Courthouse, fought on March 15, 1781, was a pivotal moment in the Southern campaign of the American Revolutionary War. Imagine the clash of swords, the roar of cannons, and the sheer bravery of those soldiers. The air was thick with the smoke of gunpowder, and the ground trembled under the weight of marching boots and galloping horses. It was a scene of chaos and courage, where every soldier knew that the fate of a nation hung in the balance. It was a battle for the ages, and you can practically feel the ground shake as you walk in their footsteps. The park offers a variety of walking trails that take you through the very fields where these brave men fought. Each step you take is a step back in time, offering a glimpse into the lives of those who fought for freedom. Now you might be thinking, that sounds kind of intense, and you'd be right. But it's not just about the battle. The park also features a range of historical displays and reenactments that bring the past to life in vivid detail. You can see the uniforms they wore, the weapons they used, and even hear the stories of individual soldiers who fought in the battle. But trust me, the stories and the scenery make it an experience you won't forget. The park is not just a historical site, it's also a place of natural beauty. With its rolling hills, lush forests, and serene landscapes, it's a perfect spot for a family outing or a peaceful walk. Plus, after a long day of exploring, you can grab some sweet tea and pecan pie at a local diner. The Southern hospitality here is second to none, and there's nothing like a refreshing glass of sweet tea to cool you down after a day in the sun. It's the Southern way, y'all. And let's not forget the food. Southern cuisine is a treat for the senses, with its rich flavors and comforting dishes. Whether you're a history buff or just looking for a great day out, Guilford Courthouse National Military Park offers something for everyone. So come on down and experience a piece of American history in the heart of the South. Chapter 3. Moores Creek Bridge. Don't get your socks wet. Ever heard of a battle that was won because of a bunch of logs? Well, let me tell you, the story of Moores Creek Bridge is one for the ages. It's a tale of ingenuity, bravery, and a little bit of Southern charm. No? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into the wacky world of Moores Creek National Battlefield. This place isn't just a historical site, it's a testament to the cleverness and resourcefulness of the human spirit. This ain't your typical battlefield. Picture this. A bunch of patriots, outnumbered and outgunned, decided to get creative. They were facing a formidable force of loyalists, and the odds were definitely not in their favor. They floated logs down the creek, surprised the heck out of the loyalists, and snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Imagine the scene. The loyalists, confident in their numbers and firepower, suddenly finding themselves in a chaotic mess of floating logs and determined patriots. Talk about ingenuity. It's like something straight out of a history book, but with a whole lot of Southern charm sprinkled on top. The Patriots' clever use of the natural landscape turned the tide of the battle in their favor, showcasing their ability to think on their feet and adapt to the situation. Today you can walk the grounds, check out the reconstructed bridge, and just imagine the chaos that unfolded on that fateful day. The battlefield is a serene and beautiful place now, but if you close your eyes, you can almost hear the sounds of battle and the shouts of the Patriots as they executed their daring plan. Just try not to laugh too hard when you hear about those logs, y'all. It's a story that brings a smile to your face and makes you appreciate the creativity and courage of those who fought for their freedom. So next time you're in the area, make sure to stop by Moores Creek National Battlefield and take a moment to reflect on this incredible piece of history. It's a reminder that sometimes the most unexpected strategies can lead to the greatest victories. Chapter 4. House in the Horseshoe. More than meets the eye. Now this next spot ain't your typical battlefield, but it's got more drama than a family reunion with a runaway goat. Welcome to the House in the Horseshoe, a place where history and hilarity collide. This house, y'all, was caught in the middle of a Revolutionary War showdown. We're talking bullets flying, families hiding, and enough tension to make a banjo string snap. The best part? The house still stands today, riddled with bullet holes and chock full of stories that'll make your jaw drop. You can practically hear the whispers of the past as you walk through the rooms, imagining the chaos that once unfolded within its walls. It's a history lesson and a ghost story all rolled into one. Chapter 5. Kings Mountain Underdog Victory. Get ready to climb to new heights of historical awesomeness as we head to Kings Mountain National Military Park. This place is more than just a pretty view, folks. It's the site of one of the most important battles of the Revolution, and it'll have you yelling "Go Underdog" from the mountaintops. Picture this: a ragtag group of over-mountain men, armed with their trusty long rifles, took on the mighty British forces and emerged victorious. It was a David versus Goliath showdown, and let's just say, Goliath didn't see it coming. Today you can hike the trails, explore the battlefield, and just imagine the courage and determination of those who fought for our freedom. It's a story that'll inspire you to chase your dreams, even when the odds are stacked against you. Until next time, history heroes! Well, folks, there you have it. The top 5 Revolutionary War sites in North Carolina that'll have you saying history is awesome. From epic battles to quirky stories, these places are packed with more excitement than a squirrel in a pecan factory. So what are you waiting for? Grab your sense of adventure, your love of history, and maybe a snack or two, and get ready to explore the past like never before. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your history-loving friends. We're serving up fresh batches of historical hilarity 3 times a week, so stay tuned for more adventures.